What's up YouTube, General Boom here, bringing another episode of Boom Beach. It's 4 in the morning and we're ready to get started. Today we're going to raid with tanks. I've been using the tank strategy more frequently and it seems like it's a really powerful composition if you know how to use it right, if you know what bases to attack and what bases not to attack. For the first victim would be Magna Royalty. It seems like we'll be able to take it out. I just want to take out the cannons because again you want to take out you want to take out a defensive tower that deals a lot of damage, like the two cannons. And tanks, I've been raiding with tanks and I've been destroying every base that I attack with like limited casualties. Maybe like 1 out of every 4 base that I attack, maybe I'll lose a tank or 2. But it's a really powerful true composition if you know how to use it right. So what I want to do is I want to take out these unprotected buildings. As mentioned in my previous video, taking out unprotected buildings is very important no matter what troop composition you're using, because of the fact that they give you a lot extra energy and it lowers the health of the headquarters. So I accidentally flared my tanks past the machine gun, but look how much damage the machine gun is doing. Oh my gosh, this is really bad. You guys, the machine gun is doing so much damage. And after the machine gun did quite a bit actually. And after I destroy the machine gun, I'm gonna flare them to the sniper tower. And I learned a big lesson with the tanks. Never use the medic with the tanks. It won't do anything significant. Use the shock bomb instead. Shock bomb the defensive tower instead of use a medic on the tanks. So don't use medics. Use a shock bomb instead. So after they take out this mortar, I'm gonna flare them to the back of the base. Well, after they destroy these unprotected buildings, I want to flare them to the back of the base so they can be out of range from any defensive tower fire. And again, tanks have such a far range, which is really good for certain uses. Like, but tanks can't be really used as a shield. But I guess like since they have a far range, there's other uses for the tanks, if that makes sense. But anyways, we need to deploy a flare because we need to. And the base explodes, and this is a solid raid. We was really close to having a few casualties, but luckily we didn't. No casualties. Hooray! Now let's move on and attack our second victim. Here's a quick glimpse of the base, and as you can see, he does have high defensive tower that deals a lot of damage. But again, he leaves all these unprotected buildings right for me to destroy and get a lot of energy. So I'm gonna take out the cannons again, because you want to take out for the tank strategy, you want to take out anything that deals a lot of damage, and the boom mines, because the boom mines does double damage to tanks. And if you always have to keep in mind that tanks take energy to deploy. So after that, I'm gonna deploy all my tanks, and hopefully they will. I'm gonna flare them to the left side of the base, and they're gonna destroy all these unprotected buildings. It's basically like a jackpot if you attack them. It's amazing how much energy you can get from unprotected buildings, and if you destroy enough, by the time you reach the headquarters, half the health is all gone because of how much unprotected buildings you destroy. So, and the mines I'm not too worried about, because again, tanks have a lot of health, and those mines don't really do anything to tanks unless it's a boom mine, which I took out the boom mine when I was taking out the cannon. So it seems like this is a easy win. Well, it looks like it for now. We'll see what it will be when we attack the headquarters. So as my tanks are destroying these unprotected buildings, I want to talk about a series that I've been thinking. So many people in Clash of Clans, many YouTubers or Boom Beach YouTubers, they do series like reaching a certain trophy level, or like maxing out diamond to max series. But what over here on this channel, we're gaming smarter, not harder, so we don't spend money on games, but rather use logic and strategy to get the same result. So I was thinking about doing a series called instead of doing series like diamond to max, no defense, things that require real money, I decided to do a series that I think it's original. I don't think anybody has used this before. I made it up. It's called Max the Level, which is basically you have to max everything for your headquarter level. So you have to max all your defenses, your economy buildings, your landing craft, your troops, and you have to max out your map. But you don't have to attack everything on the map to move on to the next level. So it would be like I have a headquarter level 11. I have to max out everything. I have to expand the map as much as I can, or no, expand the map as much as I can for the headquarter level before I can move on to headquarter level 12. And that seems like that would be a really fun idea. I'm up for it. If you guys have any other suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. And even though there's no loot penalty, you don't wanna upgrade your headquarter too fast, except for the beginning when you try to get as much resources. So I think that would be a really fun series. And as you can see, again, the machine gun is doing so much damage to my tanks. I'm just like panicking at the moment. Well, oh, look how much damage it does to the tanks. And as this headquarter goes down, we're gonna do the most important things, because we need to see. And look how much flares I use. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool? Look how much flares I use. I'm not even sure how much flares I use. I think I use about 8. Look how big that is. Look at that. Okay, so I think that would be a really cool series. Well, that's all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please feel free to ask questions or even leave suggestions in the comments down below. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. I did a 2-part series on the Warriors, on how to attack with the Warriors and defend against the Warriors. The video quality is a bit grainy, but the information is nevertheless good as gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. This is General Boom. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to boom on.